Hey YouTube! So today I've got for you one of my absolute favorite videos to watch here on YouTube, and that is monthly favorites. I've got quite a few products to talk about, so I'm gonna go ahead and just hop into it. My first product is this Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. I've got mine in the shade 091 Light Ivory, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I do have a review coming out Friday. But dry skin, normal skin, combination skin, oily skin, I have a feeling that this is going to work for you. Dry skin people, you're going to have to moisturize and exfoliate, but it's nice. It works really well, and it has a pretty nice lasting power as well. So, more to come on Friday. My next thing is actually a trio of products, and let me go ahead and just pull them out for you. First thing is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Barely Branded. You can see it's just a really beautiful champagne base. Everybody says these are bases, but honestly I think that they're just eyeshadows. Yeah, it just says eyeshadow on there, but I use them as base as well. So I don't know why I was being so finicky right there. Next thing is the Clinique Chubby Stick in Lavish Lilac, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch that for you because it is beautiful. And then my last thing is my Naked 3 palette. Now I know that everybody and their mother and their dog and their cat's son had the Naked 3 palette in their December favorites. And personally, I think that it was because it was so hyped up, it was a new product, and everybody wanted to get their reviews and stuff like that out there. And I just think it was a little premature. It wasn't enough time to play with it and to make a ton of looks and to really test the product. So now that I have actually tested it and played with it a ton, I wore it almost every day in January, I can say that this is seriously just one of my favorite products. What I have been liking to do though is I will use Barely Branded and I will put it just on my eyelid. I'll take the Clinique Chubby Stick and then I will run it all over the eyelid and then up to the crease, and then I will take Burnout and just run it along the inside. Buzz will run along the outside, and I'll take either Liar, or you guys have seen these colors a million times, right? Or Mugshot, and I will put it like in the crease and outer V and then blend it all together. Every once in a while, if I want like a little extra pop, I will put Trick just on the center, and it is beautiful. And then I'm going to show you, this is actually what I'm doing today. I did not use Trick, let me look at the colors. I used Burnout, Buzz, and Liar over top the Barely Branded and Lavish Lilac. And this is what it looks like. I think it's a really beautiful way to wear pinky shades every day, and I think it's really sweet for Valentine's Day if you want to go more simple on the eye, and then you could do it like a bolder lip. And I'm going to take the Naked 3 palette and do a couple different looks that you could do for Valentine's Day this year, because the pink and the rose, and I just think it's beautiful, and you can do a dramatic look or you could do a softer look. So be on the lookout for that. My next product is a couple of cheek products, and this first one is by MAC, and it is Peaches, and it looks a little bit more pink on camera. It looks much more peach and subdued in the pan, but if I had done a 2013 beauty favorites, this would have been there. This would have been the #1 blush. I probably wore it 3/4 of the days between June when I got it and December. Like, I absolutely adore it. And it's a MAC blush, so obviously it's really pigmented. Like, you can barely see that I've used any of it, but I love using it with the Real Techniques blush brush. It's a real fluffy brush, and just sweeping it along, and it's beautiful, stunning. My next one is a Be a Bombshell product, and I think I got this in my December Ipsy bag, and it's the One Stick, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you again. And at first when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that'll be a really pretty highlighter. It's gonna be much too frosted to wear as like a hand, whereas a blush. But no, I was wrong. I went to put it on and then I was like, that's beautiful. And what I've been liking to do is I'll like put like just a little bit on, and then I will rub it, and then like rub it out the way you would a blush. I have a couple brushes that I've used with it, but honestly I like using my fingers the best way because it doesn't make it too intense. And again, it's what I'm wearing today, and it's just that really soft pink color. And it does not look frosted. There is a little bit of glitter in it, which is, I don't know, I don't really like having glitter everything, but it doesn't bother me at all, and it doesn't show, like, it's not everywhere. You're not going to be a disco ball and, like, go out into the sun and just everyone's going to start doing, like, you know, the YMCA or something. Like, it's not like that. It's really beautiful. And I think I also have a, like a lip crayon from Be the Bombshell, or Be a Bombshell, B-A Bombshell. And I have it in the color Hot something. It's a really red color. Oh, never mind, I remember what it is. Hot damn. But I really like that as well, so I'm thinking about looking onto their website and making an order of some of their stuff soon, because I've been enjoying it a lot so far. Next thing is a brush, and it is a Real Techniques brush. It's the stippling brush, and what I've been loving to do with this is, I know a lot of people use it with cream blushes, and they say that it like kind of blends it out really well. Hey, that might work good with this. I'll give that a try and let you guys know what I think next month. But what I've been liking to do with this is contour. I know everybody and their mother and their cat's son's dog's frog has been loving the NARS Ita brush, but I just, you see me, look like paper, or like I'm pale. I don't know how to put it. I'm just really pale, so I don't like a harsh contour at all. It doesn't look good on me. I think it looks much better on bronzed skin, but that's not me. It's not ever gonna be me. I used to go tanning, bad for me, I know, but I just, even then, I thought I was so tan, and it was like a half shade darker than what I am now. But anyway, it's really just, the bristles are really soft. It's not too dense, but it does have some density to it, and it just fits like right there where you need it to just give like a little bit more shape to your face, which mine needs because my face is just shaped really strangely. But like, you see that? The angles, they're a little weird. I'm way going on about this too much. This brush, awesome for contouring if you don't like a harsh contour. If you like a harsh contour, you're probably not going to like it. You can build up the product with this, but it's not going to give you like that line. Next thing is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. I've not used this yet, like blended in with the foundation. I've considered it, but I'm just kind of afraid that I'm just gonna look not like a majestical mermaid or something, but like Edward Cullen when he stepped out into the sun and it was that really weird glitter effect from the movie. I'm pretty sure I'm worried that that's what it's gonna look like. But I have it on my cheekbones as just a highlighter today, and it looks like it's showing up. I hope it's showing up. It is beautiful. I don't have the Mary Lou, the Mary Luminizer. I don't have that, but whenever I see it on camera and then I see like the way that this highlights, I kind of have a feeling it's very similar to that, and it is absolutely beautiful. What I like doing is I'll just take like a half pump and like rub my fingers in and then just shh. And if I want a more dramatic look, I'll run it down the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow looks beautiful up against the Cupid's bow or on my chin. But right now I just have it on my cheeks, and you can see, and I look a little bit like a majestic angel right now. Okay. Next thing, if I am saying K too much, you guys hit me. Next thing is a set of products. It's been so freaking cold, and the wind is just ridiculous. That chapstick has become my best friend. I've been liking this Soft Lips Berry Mint. I pretty much only use the Soft Lips brand. I ventured out into the EOS and I didn't like that. And then there are other brands, but the Soft Lips has been my favorite, and I usually go for the vanilla, but found this at one point and I just decided to use it. And I don't want any matte lips on me right now or anything that I know is not moisturizing. So what I've been liking are the Revlon lip butters, which have been talked about for ages. But mine is in the shade Berry Smoothly that I smoothly. I didn't say that very smoothly, did I? Very smoothly, and it is just one of my favorites right now. There it is right there. I think it's really nice for this time of year. I'll go ahead and apply a little bit more. And they are creamy and they're not drying out my lips like everything else in the world is. So beautiful, stunning. Next thing, speaking of all this dryness, is this Boots Cranberry Body Extract Body Butter. My Target, and I'm sure a bunch of other people's Targets as well, has just a little section in the makeup aisle where it's the Boots stuff. And so because I'm really obsessed with like British beauty YouTubers, I wanted to check it out. And it smells like cranberry candy. It's delicious. That's kind of how I describe everything that like has a fruity scent but is also just, you can smell the sweetness, is I'll be like, oh, it's peach candy or something. Like I hope that gets my point across. It's delicious. But I went and it had a set where it was the body butter, a body scrub, and then like a body wash, and it was on sale for like $11 or $12. And I went up to the register and it was only $4 for all 3 of the products. And so I was like, heck yeah. And you can see I've used almost all of this body butter. I've actually been using it on, well, my hands mostly, because my hands are cracked. Like, I have some old man looking hands right now. But I've also used it on my face for about every 3 days, and it has helped so much because I do not have a moisturizer intense enough to take care of this. But I also don't want to clog my pores, so it's kind of like that, like give take kind of thing. But this, absolutely wonderful. I'm sure that once I use all of this in the next week or so, that I will go and check out some of the other scents, even though I know that they don't have this particular one anymore. And last product is the Short Sexy Hair Control Maniac. And oh my God, another product that smells so stinking good. Smell is really important to me. Like, if something doesn't smell good, it just takes my liking of it just down a couple notches. And I don't normally go for scents like this. It smells like a sophisticated woman who has been making out with an Abercrombie model. That's exactly that's what it smells like. And it just, oh. But what I've been doing is, it's a pomade. So I've just been like rubbing my hand and then rubbing this part of my hand and then rubbing it together and then like running it through my hair. Either like if I do a braid or an updo or something. I'll show you. I've got these ridiculous baby hairs, like ridiculous. They're everywhere all the time, and they don't go back into a bobby pin just by themselves. Like, I will put them into a bobby pin and it just, they'll like slide out and just be like, hey, 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 you look ridiculous. But I've been using this pomade and then putting it in a bobby pin, and then it's keeping them back. And the other thing I've been doing with it is I will, I'll get out of the shower, finger brush my hair, and then let it dry about 3/4 of the way, and then put the pomade in and like run it through. And it's just been holding, like, it's not harsh, like you don't even feel it in your hair, but it's like it's like waxy, but you don't feel it in your hair. And letting it dry after putting it in, and then it just is controlling the frizz and making my waves just look really pretty. I'm pretty sure in my 2014 beauty resolutions, that's what I had done, is with this pomade. So you should check that video out, and then check out this stuff, because it is absolutely awesome. And that is everything for my January favorites of 2014. Finally getting it. But I have don't forget, Friday I have got my review up for this Rimmel Stay Matte, and you're gonna want to see it because it's a good foundation and it's a good price, and it's just awesome. It's just awesome. That's why it's in this video, because it's awesome. But until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. So today I have one of my favorite videos ever to watch. Favorite videos to watch here on YouTube, and that, let me just scratch my nose while I'm trying to, that was a little dramatic, wasn't it? Yeah, no good. If I say K one more time, just punch me. Start that over.